In this video, we discuss the recent protests in Bangladesh. The unrest erupted after a live address by Sheikh Hasina. Demonstrators targeted properties associated with Hasina and her family. They vandalized the former family home of the deposed Prime Minister. This home is located in the Dhanmondi area of Dhaka. The residence has been turned into a memorial museum for Sheikh Mujibur, Hasina's father. The protests began following a social media call for a bulldozer procession. Thousands gathered outside Mujib's memorial. An excavator was seen demolishing the residence. This demolition continued into the following morning. The protesters also set fire to Hasina's residence, Sudha Sadan. This home had been vacated since Hasina fled the country on August 5th last year. The protests were not limited to Dhaka. In Khulna, the homes of Hasina's cousins were also targeted. Sheikh Hilal Uddin and Sheikh Salahuddin Jul had their houses demolished. Both were former members of parliament. Protesters chanted slogans against Mujibism. In addition to property destruction, protesters removed Mujib's name from a university hall. This hall is part of Dhaka University. They also vandalized homes of other Awami League officials. In Chattogram, a torch procession was held against Hasina's speech. Murals of Mujibur Rahman were defaced in various locations, including Chittagong Medical College. The protests spread to other cities. In Rangpur, a mural of Mujib was damaged at Begum Rokeya University. In Barishal, a bulldozer was brought to the home of Sarniabat Sadiq Abdullah. Abdullah is a former mayor and Hasina's relative. The vandalism continued in Mymensingh, where a mural was attacked with hammers and crowbars. The protests are part of a larger movement. Some groups are calling for the abolition of Bangladesh's 1972 constitution. They have promised to bury the Mujibist constitution. Furthermore, there are calls to change the national anthem established after independence. Sheikh Hasina has been living in India since her ousting. Her regime lasted for 16 years. The protests were sparked by widespread anger towards her leadership. Hasina's father is viewed as a hero of independence. However, her actions have tarnished his legacy. In a recent Facebook live stream, Hasina condemned the attacks. She demanded justice for the vandalism. Hasina stated that buildings can be demolished but history cannot be erased. The International Crimes Tribunal has issued arrest warrants for Hasina and several former officials. They are accused of crimes against humanity and genocide. The situation in Bangladesh is fluid. The protests reflect deep-seated frustrations within the population. The demand for a ban on the Awami League party is growing. This party was founded by Mujibur Rahman. As the unrest continues, the future of Bangladesh remains uncertain. The protests indicate shift in public sentiment. The actions of the demonstrators are a direct challenge to the political establishment. The legacy of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman faces unprecedented scrutiny. Thus, the protests in Bangladesh signify a very important moment. They demonstrate the power of collective action. The targeting of Hasina's properties reflects a broader discontent. As events unfold, the implications for Bangladesh's political landscape are deep. The nation is at a crossroads, with history and legacy in the balance.